Good afternoon, ladies, and welcome into Mary's Kitchen. There's been a lot of excitement this week because I've just published my first book, Mary's Kitchen, My Favorite Recipes, and I thought I would make for you today the smoked mackerel pate, which is on the back of the book. If you're interested in purchasing the book, it's $16.99 plus post, and all you need to do is send me a little email, private message. No, not even an email, just a private message. Send me a private message just with your email address. So anyway, this is what we're going to make today, the smoked mackerel pate. It's on page 48. It's really, really simple. And I think what you'll find in this book that most of the recipes are really, really easy to prepare. That's why I put it together, because it's more or less for people who are not that experienced in the kitchen, but want to prepare perhaps a dinner party and make it look absolutely fantastic. And that's what I want to show you today. So we're going to make the smoked mackerel pate. It's on page 48 if you get a chance to, if you have your book already. Some of you do, some of you don't. I've had a lot of orders from all over the world, so it's been terrific. Now to start, first of all, I'm going to be using my big Magimix. You know I have several sizes of these. Anybody who follows me on here, you'll know that I've got several sizes. And I see a few people on here already. Hello, Karen and Miriam. So anyway, this is my larger one. I'm using this because I've got kind of a lot of ingredients going on in here, but basically it's all going to be put into this Magimix here. So we're going to start off with, I've got a red onion here, and I've got 6 fillets of mackerel. I've got 2 plain, and I've got 4 peppered ones here. It's got a little skin on, so I'm going to take that off. You can buy this at any fishmonger or in any supermarket. You can use all peppered if you want, or if you don't want the peppery taste through it, you can use just the plain fillets. So just choose whatever you want. I'm also going to show you 2 ways of presenting this. And I really apologize beforehand if my dogs erupt, okay? Because if anybody walks by, they tend to get a little crazy. So I'm going to start by putting my red onion and chopping that. Make sure your knife is nice and sharp. It makes your job a whole lot easier. I'm going to put the red onion in there first. You can basically almost put everything in, but I like to get the onion chopped up. And also I've got a piece of 1 clove of garlic I'm going to put in mine. If you don't like garlic, you don't need to put it in. We'll just give that a little chop up. Make it all nice and fine. We'll chop up more when you put the fish in there as well. So we got that all nicely done. I'm going to put 1 red chili and 1 green chili in. Now, in the recipe, I say de-seed the chilies. I like the heat, so I'm leaving the seeds in. Also, keep beside you here a little bowl just to throw all your rubbish in. All right? It makes life a whole lot easier when you finish cooking. And that's your red chili. And put that in there too. And let's see. We're going to take the rind off 1 lemon and 1 lime. And I like my little Pampered Chef grater. I use that. So we just put that into the pot. This is really like 1 pot cooking, and it's great. This is a wonderful dish if you've got friends coming over. It's a dinner party starter, appetizer. But it's really, really nice and handy to have in the fridge if you just want a little lunchtime snack, because it's so easy to make and it'll last in the fridge for about a week. So it's one of those kind of neat dishes because the mackerel is smoked, so it keeps better. It's not raw. It's sort of cooked already. And we're just going to get all that rind in there, because the more rind, and don't get the white pith, okay? You don't want the white pith in there. And I'm going to do my lemon as well. Get that in there. And then I'm going to take the juice of the lemon and the lime and put that in as well. All right. So that gives it some really, really nice flavor. And the chilies will put some nice heat in there. I'll get the juice. I've got my crystal juicer here. I like to use that. Oh, there's a lot of people on this morning. Terrific. Hi, Teresa and Debbie. Oh, that's great. Nice to see you girls all coming on. And I hope I make this nice and easy for you. As I said, keep your little bowl here for your rubbish. And don't get any seeds in there, okay? The seeds can be quite bitter. So we'll just show you how simple this is. And you could really do this with any kind of smoked fish, but we're doing the smoked mackerel because it tastes really nice, and everybody I know seems to really, really like it. I used to serve this in my restaurant years ago, and it was a firm favorite. I mean, every single day we made it. That's the lime going in there. And we got 2 more ingredients to put in. That's it. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to move that over a wee bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Now, the fish. Okay, this is pretty oily stuff. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take the skin off and throw it in there. And just keep some paper towel by handy here to keep your hands clean after you've done this. I had to give the dogs some of this. They were smelling it when I was unwrapping it, so I had to. They'll probably get the skin actually. I like to give them oily fish once in a while. I usually make them give them some little mackerel fillets in their food once in a while. So take all that skin off. There we go. It just comes off really, really easy on the smoked mackerel. There we go. So I'm making enough to last a few days and also to have a little snack of. There we go. That's all your fillets in there. Let's get some paper towel here just to give my hands a wipe because it is a bit oily to handle that mackerel. All right, we're going to put some coriander in here, and that's about 4 tablespoons of coriander. So I'm just going to cut that up roughly because it's going to get all munched up in the Magimix anyways. There we go. Well, let's just give that a little spin around. Good. This is really, really delicious. And it's so simple to make. And you just put it in this one. Now we're going to put some cream cheese in here. This is about 8 ounces of cream cheese. Now, if you don't want to put cream cheese in, if you're doing a clean eating diet, etc., you can use Greek yogurt, but use pure Greek yogurt. Don't use the fake stuff that the supermarkets tend to sell. And get the full fat Greek yogurt. All right, so that's 8 ounces of cream cheese going in there. It's great having your little bin at the side here. Then you only have to make 1 trip to the garbage can. I'm probably going to have to scrape this down a wee bit. That's okay. Oh, here we go. We're starting to all mix and blend into each other now. The wonderful thing about Magimix, it just does everything for you, all the cutting and everything. Who's on here? Hey Dawn, nice to see you. Hi Pat, how are you? And Katie. Good morning, beautiful ladies. So that's about it. In a nutshell, we're just about done. Just give it a good old mix up. Because you want it to be quite creamy. All right, now what I want to do is I want to show you some nice ways to present it. So one way is, as is on the book, and you've seen it right here, is by putting it in a little ramekin. If you're having a little dinner party, you can put it in a little ramekin. And then, like so. You can even put your little lid on if you want. Get some nice little parsley. Just top it off with a little bit of parsley. And a little plate. some lemon. I'm just going to cut a little bit of lemon here. Sorry, I should have had that lemon ready actually. So put a little lemon there, and I've got some cute little oat cakes. These are fiery chili oat cakes. Also, if you don't want chili in it, you know you can leave that out as well, eh? So we just get some little oat cakes and put that around our little dish. So that gives you one little presentation. So that's good enough for the Queen to eat. So that's one little presentation there. The other one I do a little bit different. It's nice to show you this. Also, you can serve it in a big dish so that if you are having a party and everybody's served like, or you can also just put it on your oat cakes and have it as a little horse's duver, hors d'oeuvre. But this is, we used to serve it like this when I had my restaurant. We'd put a little bit of salad on the plate, decorate it up with some tomatoes and a little bit of red onion. All right, it's all about presentation, layering up, just like the fashion industry, layer, layer. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take, we need 2 spoons for this. Here's my other spoon. And we're going to shape it. Now, normally it's better if it's kept in the fridge for a little bit because it makes the cheese a little bit harder and you get your better sort of boat shape there. So we're just going to do that, or you could do it with a scoop if you like. And I usually put 2 of these on a plate, and that's how I serve it. That's how we used to serve it in the restaurant. Like so. Put a little parsley in there, just decorate it up a bit. There you go. And put a little bit of lemon on there as well. So that's the smoked mackerel pate. You'll find that available in Mary's Kitchen Cookbook. My favorite recipes on page 48 is one of the starters. Anyway, if you haven't had a chance to order your book yet, PM me your email address and I can get this out to you before Christmas. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, if you see someone without a smile, give them yours.